Hi, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. This week is for my brothers and sisters in security or security managers, security guard providers. Suspicious objects and unattended objects. They're kind of two different things, really, right? We don't want to over-report a problem if it's just something that is unattended. That's a little bit different than a suspicious object. How do you determine if something is a suspicious item? I like to fall back initially and evaluate it using the term HOT, H-O-T. Number one, H, is the item hidden? So an unattended suitcase, for example, just out in the open, kind of like by a bench or where it's kind of supposed to be in a sense. If it's not hidden, that's a little more normal. If you do find a backpack or something now tucked away, hidden behind or in some bushes or something like that, that should raise a little more suspicion. There are, of course, exceptions to all these rules I'm going to share with you. Homeless people hide packages and that in bushes all the time. And maybe if an item is found in a building, the person is just trying to kind of tuck it away so it's not stolen. But if the item is hidden, that is more suspicious than if it's just right out in the open. Number two in the HOT evaluation is it obviously suspicious? So, for example, an unattended suitcase or backpack, yeah, it might not be hidden, but if it's got wires sticking out of it, or if it's got a cell phone on the outside with wires leading in or something like that, is it obviously suspicious? There are going to be certain things, for example, you can find an unattended gas tank in a parking lot. Maybe it's just, and I say not gasoline, but like a metal cylinder of like nitrogen, oxygen, that type of thing. A gas can like that, a tank or container in a parking lot where construction vehicles normally park. Look, it's not hidden. It's just laying there. It looks like it probably fell off a truck. There's no wires or anything making it obviously suspicious. So it is unattended, but less suspicious because it's, you're looking for this O in HOT. Is it obviously suspicious? The letter T stands for, is it typical of the area where it's found? So, for example, a shoebox tucked away underneath some bushes or by a main entrance of a government building, that's not something that's typical. But, a box laid out in a warehouse or something, might be a much more natural fit. Again, an example of a gas canister that is out where construction vehicles normally are, that's typical of the area there. But if it was, in this case, for example, on that same spot was a suitcase, that's not typical for this construction area. Why is that there? So use the idea of, is it HOT? Is it hidden? Is it obviously suspicious? And is it something that's typical of the area? Trying to determine whether it's suspicious or not. This will give you a very quick initial evaluation. I wouldn't base everything on it. You definitely want to report up the chain of command when you find something that is unattended or out of place. But this will help you evaluate very quickly and easily in a formulaic manner how concerned you should be initially. Of course, this is not the only evaluation you're going to give it. So take what you learn here, what you learn from other experts, and be a student. Don't just be a follower. Don't blindly follow the H.O.T. and say, well, I didn't think it was a problem because Larry said. No, be a student. Learn as much as you can. I'm just offering you another tool for your toolbox. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.